Carlton has been defeated by the Hawthorn Hawks 20 points on Thursday night, round 2. My goodness gracious me. How are we, boys? Mack, Kelly, Will Taylor and Ned McHenry beat us on the plums. And Adam Baldwin here is producing. What's going on, lads?
On the plums.
Flat. I'm not hurt. I'm flat, though. Last week I was shattered. But that just I don't know. We're just not there. I just don't get it. Like, the list just looks good on paper, but it is only round 2, and I'm just going to keep rolling.
Mate, we want your honest thoughts here. Don't play the diplomat. Just gather your thoughts, and I want you to go hard. But before we do, I just want to say also a massive thank you to BWS. Get your game day bevies from BWS. We absolutely love you. And a massive thank you to KO. Been watching and streaming the game on KO tonight. You can actually watch it with us on YouTube on our channel at Clubby Sports. Every Thursday night this year, we will be on YouTube watching the games and then reviewing them after halftime, post-game, and we'll also be talking about the chat as well. Now, Willie Taylor, Ned, how'd you boys go tonight? We'll get into the review stuff in a minute, but just your highlight of the night of the chat. Who's been best on in the chat?
I love this chat. If anyone's listening to the podcast and they haven't tuned into the live stream, make sure you do.
Yeah, it's because fun. We have fun here.
It is so much fun. You have a real mix. You've got some people who are quite intellectual and they provide some good analysis, who we speak to. Then you've got the killers of the world and the tallest guy and
Sharky.
Sharky.
Shark Boy was funny as.
Official John Smith.
Fire. Official John Smith.
Crab eyes.
A few headbutts going in the chat. We love that.
There's a bit of punching on in the chat tonight. A few people going back and forth, which we love.
It is hilarious. Please, keep going. I have so much fun.
So just out of context as well, guys, that's on YouTube. Just make an account, subscribe, and you can comment and watch the game with us the whole night, which is cool. So as we have it now, the Hawks are walking off the ground. They are, what are they? 3 wins now?
Yeah. 3-0.
3-0. Blues are 0-2. What we do love doing after these games this year is going straight on to Twitter or Instagram and reading some comments from you guys. This one came up straight away from @BaggersAFL. This is fucking bullshit. The Hawks have just been absolutely gifted the win by this pathetic umpiring. Just broke my TV and the wife and kids are crying and have left me because of this shit.
It's true sad.
#AFL Blues and Hawks. So
his wife and kids have left him, but he's still got time to do the hashtag.
Yeah.
He'll throw a couple of hashies in.
Yeah.
It's the first thing I should do is just chuck something on Twitter.
The kids are literally packing the car, like helping the mum put the shit in the boot. And he's like, I better do the hashtag
with
the algorithm.
Before I kiss him goodbye, I better whack up a tweet.
Here we go, okay.
Gee whiz.
I'm just reading. Sorry, they're really just flowing in now.
The full time.
I've just gotten to the Facebook of Carlton just now. First comment is, blame the umps, ? Of course you will, ... By Josh. I'm not going to say his last name. His profile picture is just a Collingwood.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Fuck off, Josh. It's just a Collingwood emblem.
So he's
You're
a
piece
troll,
of shit,
mate.
Josh.
Go
to bed, you fuckhead.
Do you know what the funniest thing is about these Twitter things? We're not making light of it. It is just funny, but first person was like, as a neutral, can't wait for the comments on this post. Popcorn. And then this person just goes, before you guys send hate towards Michael Voss, remember you aren't just attacking a coach, but a father, a husband, and a Christian. One bad game shouldn't take away what he's brought to this club. We should be looking forward towards seeing him continue the Blues.
What does religion have to do with it?
Bringing
Nothing.
religion into footy is
Have you noticed?
wild.
There's always those comments that it's like, as a Cats fan,
Yeah.
really good game.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck who you go for. Have you seen them?
No, they try and prove that they're unbiased.
unbiased. Yeah, I just want to comment as a Giants fan. The umpiring was pretty unlucky tonight, and it's just like who cares? What do you?
As a Christian is hilarious.
Someone's posted the graphic from 2008 when.
Can you smell what the Blues are cooking?
They know we're coming, and it's like Mark Murphy, Chris Judd, and Cruiser all looking real tough and fucking together.
Nick Graham, we've got to call Nick Graham, who is a former Carlton player. He just tweeted, unsure what we've learnt or changed over the pre-season. I need to give him a buzz. Because he would have had a couple of vinos. He sits on his couch.
He loves a tweet.
He really gets into...
He tweets against his former club.
No, he loves... He's a massive Carlton supporter, but he goes hard at him too. Like, he'll...
Okay.
Did Vossi speak to him in voice?
Dan Houston made the right choice. Handshake. Fuck off,
Another. I think this is just a gag that's getting run because someone in full caps
Yeah.
has gone, this is fucking bullshit. The Hawks have just been they've just copy and pasted one.
The same one.
Fuck.
I'm going to try and call Puss just to see if we can get onto him.
Listen, you are cool.
No, he's probably broken his TV. It might have been him.
Gee whiz.
All right, let's get into it. What did best on players, like who was good for the Blues, who wasn't as good for the Blues? I had Hewitt, De Koning and Sauce as my sort of three that I thought were
Yeah,
very
my
good.
3-2.
Geez, Silvani kicked 1-3, but I thought he was everywhere.
He just tries, mate. He doesn't.
He gave a fuck.
Yeah.
He gave a shit about that. About the football club tonight. Shout out to obviously the Hawthorn boys. Marbia Chol 3-1. John Newcomb just getting it done in the midfield.
Yeah.
Josh Ward. And Massimo D'Ambrosio.
I also
Carlton
chucked in
on off the
Mackenzie
back.
there too, Wilbur.
Yeah,
I love him.
Cam McKenzie. He
good. He's
goes
quiet.
really unnoticed because he's not your high possession getter. Oh, and there's Cade Simpson dapping up.
Oh, so he's in the sketches.
He's in the sketches.
What?
In the Hawthorn kit.
He doesn't wear sketches.
Hawthorn are sponsored by Skechers.
Yeah,
They all
so
wear
is he?
Skechers.
No,
No, they do.
they're on their shirt, on their Guernsey sponsor. It's Sketches.
That's
Look at
minus.
them, they're in
That's minus
sketches.
aura, surely.
Yeah, a little
That
bit
is
of
minus aura.
But yeah, Cam McKenzie. He's not your high disposal getter, but it's impact.
Mm.
It's impact in those disposals.
In fairness, we're just looking at the TV now. In fairness, the next 4 weeks they've got Giants, Bye, Port, and Geelong. Like there's still some really hard games. Like next week, round 3 in Tassie against
Yeah.
Giants will be huge.
Big game.
So like they've actually had, Swans. Who did they play last week? Swans. Essendon,
Essendon,
which they did get it pretty easily, and then Carlton. So they've had a
They've
somewhat
been pretty good, though,
pretty good
mate.
start to the year.
The
Yeah,
style in which they're playing, like even that last quarter, I thought it would probably
They
be
flicked
closer.
it. yeah.
And they kicked away a fair bit. Jeez, they look good, Hawthorn.
In terms of some quieter players for Carlton, obviously Curnow, it didn't look like he was fully fit tonight because he can flick it when he's on. But Kemp and Haynes needed to probably just work out a little bit what's going down back. Fogarty and just, I don't know. I think he must be a really big player. Pressure acts or something, I'm not sure.
Fogarty.
Yeah,
Not that I
not
saw.
sure. And for Hawthorn, all they really had that was quiet was Moore, who still kicked one, but he was
Yeah.
pretty quiet.
I think
Guinea.
in that best
Guinea
play,
was-
Guinea was quiet.
And Guinea, yeah.
Almost wasn't on it.
You didn't
Yeah.
have Watto, our man, the Wiz, in
Yeah.
your best players as well. But I thought
He's important timing,
he
wasn't he?
kicked 2 goals, 2 or something, and I thought he was pretty good.
Yeah. Let's go into the BWS stat check and just review that quickly because we put a little statter up before the game. We had Nick Watson for 2 goals. He kicked 2. John Newcomb, 25 touches. He got that.
He had 32.
He had 32. Wow. Blake Acres a goal. He had 3 shots on goal. Didn't kick one. And Dylan Moore for 3. He
only
kicked
kicked the
one,
one.
so that was my fault.
That's
But
right. We're not here to point.
Nah, it
the
was
finger.
me too. It was
We're
me
not here to
too.
point the finger here.
next
Dyl.
week, let's go.
I
Anything
love-
popping up in the chat?
So someone's wrote best on Mack, close second Will, Ned best fisherman, Dyl best feet.
Best what?
Best
feet.
feet.
Feet. Oh,
And then taller guy has gone Mac 1, Ned 2, 3 votes, Dill's toes.
Ned best fisherman is just. Oh, it's funny.
Good night,
we
boys.
love the
Everyone
chat.
people
We
saying-
love the chat.
Yeah, good night everybody. Thanks for watching.
Hey, Mac, while we're doing it, check out who's on Thursday next week. Who's playing?
I don't know. I think it might be Cats.
Try and talk into the mic as well.
I think it might be Cats, and no, it's Essendon Port.
Ooh, okay.
Essendon
Well, the
Port.
Cats out there. That's a good game.
Willie, is there anything else coming up on Facebook before we get going?
Just having a look on Twitter at the moment. Here's a pretty deep and meaningful one. As a proud Carlton member for 36 years, enough is enough. My son is left crying and depressed every weekend. Gets bullied at school for wearing his Blues gear. I'm sick of these gutless dogs on the team. I'm tearing up my membership and going to a team like the Tigers. And there's 2 swearing emojis at the end of that.
Who have the Blues got next week?
Jeez.
Someone here's wrote, so when is Silvani going to be rolled out to tell us how disappointed he is in us again?
Yeah, he did that last week.
Who was?
He's probably got a license to do it this week.
Nah, bloody hell.
Media after the game.
To be honest, we can't get into the Blues too much. They actually played pretty well tonight against a team that
Hawthorn are pretty good.
is very, very good. So I actually don't think they should be too disappointed. It's just probably the overflow a lot from last week as well.
I agree.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. That's
a little
okay,
bit
yeah.
outmanned. Well, who's out for us? Is it just McCall?
We've got some Hawk stuff here too. Sorry, Mac. John Newcomb, despite winning Hawthorn best and fairest, and in the finals play, is still undersold. Just knows how to get the ball.
He was awesome tonight.
Yeah, he was massive.
Someone said on Twitter, we may never lose again. That's it's a big, outrageous statement. Absorbed Carlton's absolute best for the first half. Went another gear in the second half. The hype is real.
The Fog said, this is not Dusty Fog, it'll be someone else. Hawks are yet to beat a top 8 side. Jury's still out for me. So he reckons Swans, Blues, Essendon aren't in the top 8.
The Hawks are good. They're like, I just like them. I think they're cool. You know what I mean? Like they just looks like the place to be. Done it.
It does. All right, we'll tune in to us next week, guys. Thursday night. Thanks again to Nedrick McHenry for coming down. We loved having you. We went through the votes.
Yeah, let's. No,
we
we
didn't
didn't
do it.
We didn't do it.
Let's do the votes. 3.
Newcomb.
You'd have to be Newcomb, wouldn't it?
Have to be.
2.
Ward?
Ward was really good.
Ward or Marby or Chol?
Chol, I'm giving it to
I
Chol.
really like Chol.
Chol's
Yeah.
presence.
Chol
Even though he
3-1.
only he missed a few goals, he just was.
He sort of set the tone early, didn't he?
Yeah.
And
he
then
wasn't- he
3
just looked
3 would have to be then Ward.
No, I'm giving it to Sauce. Just off heart.
So 3 votes.
Oh,
So
No.
3 votes is
I thought we were
Newcomb.
going
No,
between the
3 is best on.
3, yeah.
Like the Brownlow.
Is this just
so
for
we
Hawthorn?
said 3 for Newcomb.
3 Newcomb.
2's Chol.
2 Chol, 1
1.
Sauce. Yeah, I'm
No,
happy with
that's yours. 1 for me would be Ward.
Ward.
Yeah.
Headline
Oh,
in
boy, I don't
tomorrow's
like this
paper.
game. Want to do a headline in tomorrow's paper? I don't read the paper.
Haven't read a paper since.
Kernell, Kernever. He'll never play again in the forward line. I don't know, something.
Can't top that.
Something crap like that.
Make sure you subscribe to this channel, guys. The Clubby Sports podcast feed, and the YouTube channel. We appreciate your time very, very much. And we'll see you next Thursday night for
I've
Port
got the
v
headline.
the
at the end.
Dons.
It'll be move aside Mary McKillop. There's a new saint in town and it's Tom DeConing. That's what they're going to headline. In big font, the
The
whole
newspaper will go out of business.
On that note, we might not be back on Thursday night, guys, so I apologise for that.
Thank you, boys.
Jeez.
Girls.
See you guys.